Welcome back, my friends, to the show that never ends. We're so glad you could attend. Come inside, come inside. It's early in the morning. My cameraman's not awake yet. I had a comment and said, can I show how to show a detail on how to detail. So a detail showing on how I detail a house out. Now, I haven't sanded this yet, but I'm about to, and I have to shoot this video quick because the builder's showing up, and I don't want him to think that we're shooting film on his time, right? So I'm gonna show you very quickly how I detail a house, or how I detail a room out once I'm done. Again, this is an old home. We have plaster, we have drywall, we have everything going on in here. Off angles, there's off angles over there. Everything's happening in here. So pretend I sanded this room out. It's all sanded, it's all ready to go. And now I'm getting ready to start the detail. I grab a piece of, I don't like thin paper, so I grab a piece of thick sandpaper. That's what I really like, is this thick stuff. And I get a piece and I fold it up like a football, like this, and then I play games with it later, but I fold it up like a football, and then I carry that with me. I'll jump up on my stilts real quick, and kind of actually surprised I can still jump up on stilts. I know guys who are nowhere near my age, and they can't do this. Matter of fact, the guy holding the camera is one of them. He can't do this. I have no idea why, but he just can't. And so I just jump up on the stilts real quick. Boy, I am getting old. And it is early, isn't it? Bear with me a second. Then I grab my piece of sandpaper, my 6-inch knife. I like this sanding sponge because it's got the angles on it, if you can see that. And a little bit of thin mud. This is the mud I use to skim angles. This is the mud I use to do the skim coat, the final skim coat. And now I pick a corner. I pick a corner like this, and I look really closely at the corner. I like to take this piece of sandpaper, and I like to clean out the edges, just like this here, just like that. Then I take my sanding sponge and I get in here and detail this out. Understand, we have no texture here, none. It's all smooth wall. And then if I have anything at all in here that is rough, I'll touch it up a little bit, just a little bit. And now my corner's detailed. Now I look down the angles here just to make sure I've got nothing in there, and if I've got anything at all, any angle at all, I take it out like that. I look for edges on the sides. I don't really see anything here that's not going to sand out with a piece of sandpaper. And I walk every inch of every corner. I walk through, and I try to make sure that all my angles are good. I wish I had a mask on right now, but I make sure that all of the inside of my angles are in good shape and they're all nice and square. You know, I gotta tell you, the painters love it when you do this, because if this is two colors, this is one color, this is another color, and you've got this angle really clean and square, they can paint it really easily. They can cut it in and they can paint it really easily. So, and that's what I do. I go through and I detail out every single corner, just like this. I come in again. I make sure that all of these edges are taken care of. I have a little bit in here. This is actually probably behind cabinet too. I think these cabinets are going all the way to the ceiling. And I touch it up a little bit. So after I do all of the angles, and I come around the entire room and do all the angles, now I walk the flats. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk all of the flats. I'm going to walk through, I'm going to look at all of the nails, I'm going to look at all the seams, I'm going to look for pock marks, I'm going to look for edges that didn't get sanded, and I'm going to walk through and check out all of the flats back and forth on everything. And when I'm doing the angles, understand when I'm doing these angles, I'm also looking down just to make sure that at least this part of the wall is okay. I can get all of this from the floor. But if you walk through and you detail out all your corners, just like I'm doing right now, everybody's going to love you. Builder's going to love you. The painters are going to love you. Everybody's going to love you. If you don't do that, you know, somebody's going to, or it's just going to be a really, really lousy job. So the choice is yours. I think the detailing is the most important part of the job. You can sit here and rake this thing, and if you've got a good detail guy, somebody who can come through and detail well, it completely changes the job. So you guys have a great day. Okay, the cameraman's upstairs sanding. He doesn't know I'm recording this right now, but I'm sanding this downstairs, and let's see if this clip makes it on my detail thing, because I was talking about detailing out all the angles and detailing out the job and then walking back and forth. Well, as I was sanding it, I came across this. Those screws only got one coat on them, so he missed them. But that's why it's so important to walk back and forth when you're all done, because a lot of times you don't see that stuff until it's the last minute. So now that I know it's there, I'm going to be aware of it. So when I'm doing the final detail down here, I'll make sure I put a coat on that. I'll probably put a coat on it right away, and by the time I get everything else detailed, I can just go and sand it real quick. So have a good day. Hey, if you really like this video, subscribe, and if you really, really like this video, share it with somebody else. You have a great day.